Hi there, David Topman, Esri Water Guy. I'm standing alongside Raven Rocks Road in West Virginia. I happen to be in a unique spot in West Virginia. Let's see here. If I turn the camera around about 25 miles to the north, you're in West Virginia. But only about 300 feet south of me, you're in Virginia, and about 165 feet that way past the gate, you're in Virginia, and then another 165 feet that way past my rental car, you're in Virginia. So I'm in this little triangle of West Virginia surrounded by Virginia. And so what brings me here? Well, actually, I'm traveling, and I just finished up a board meeting with the American Society of Civil Engineers, the Utility Engineering and Surveying Institute. It's the survey part I want to get back to, but that's in Reston, Virginia. They're at their headquarters. Let's see, last week I was in Orlando, Florida, at our Esri Water Conference, 2017 conference, and it was a great conference. Over 320 water professionals from water utilities and water resources coming together to talk about all sorts of challenges on water supply and demand, water quality. We had great keynotes from DC Water talking about their lead service lines, the National Water Center talking about the flood prediction, and the local Southwest Watershed Management District talking about the unique challenges of the karst topography in Florida. So again, great presentations from our users. We had partner exhibits. We had Esri technical sessions. Gosh, we had a flood symposium. We had tours of the local watershed and the water treatment plant. Again, just a great conference. Can't wait to see all of you in 2018 in Arizona. But that was last week in Florida. Say this weekend was ASCE. Tomorrow I fly to White House, Tennessee, just north of Nashville, where we're bringing together several utilities on a workshop for Insights, our new spatial business intelligence tool that's massively scalar, can look at hundreds of thousands of rows of data, if not millions of rows. We're going to be looking at SCADA data and billing system information, billing records, and water quality streaming water quality data. It's the billing data I'm really interested in. We have some data on tiered water rate structures. We want to see if we can see a correlation in water conservation with these tiered water rates, to see if they actually caused a conservation effect, and is that effect universal across the service territory, or is it actually given to a particular demographic using Esri's tapestry data. So a lot of insights to be hopefully seen by using Insights. But it's this location, that's kind of interesting. As I say, I was just kind of looking at the maps, East Coast, and realized that water really helps define us. Most state boundaries have some sort of river. Otherwise, it's a straight line. You'll see these ley lines that follow longitude and latitude. But this particular corner of West Virginia that I'm in is the eastern panhandle. It has a more famous northern panhandle that defines the southwest corner of Pennsylvania. It's known for its Mason-Dixon line. But this little chunk of West Virginia, these straight lines is what got me thinking about surveying, and the amazing feat of laying these markers along ley lines of longitude and latitude back in the day, 100 years ago, and how rugged these surveyors were laying out these lines through forests and mountains. They kind of got them straight. Sometimes they'd veer a little bit, again, just due to terrain conditions. Some say maybe a little whiskey, but lots of history in these lines. And, as you start to think about aging infrastructure, we all use GPS. And I just want to remind you that, GPS is a great tool. It's a positioning tool. It's not necessarily a survey tool. As we go into these infrastructure projects that should be in right-of-ways and easements, you kind of need a licensed surveyor to figure out that history, right? Many of these easements were, a handshake 50 years ago or more. And a surveyor can help you with your title company, do the research, get your asset registry into the GIS, as well as your easements and right-of-ways into the GIS. We have tools for that as well. So, that all comes together with geography. But again, it was quite amazing as I was sitting there in ArcGIS Online, just kind of looking at all the different state boundaries. And I encourage you to go ahead, jump on ArcGIS Online and take a little digital tour. It's amazing the history you'll find. I couldn't resist this little panhandle of West Virginia. I was so close, I had to drive out here and shoot a video for you guys. So if you have any questions about water, dtopman@esri.com. Join us for our free monthly webinars at Esri Water Meetup, and I hope to talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.